Yo, yo, yo. Good morning. It's Thursday, baby. It's Thursday. Time to make some money. How we feeling? How we feeling? Good morning to everybody. It's time to take over the markets, baby. It is time to do it. Chat. We got one more day left in the week after today. We got to make them count. We got to make them count, baby. Chat, how we doing this morning? How's everybody feeling? We ready to just take over this market? We ready to just make it ours? Johnny, good morning. Trader 007, good morning. Can you believe this? I got the daily chart pulled up here. We ended red yesterday, just like G-Man and I wanted. And now look, we got even more pullback overnight. We've been in a sell-off. What a pleasant surprise to wake up to that this morning. We're over here flirting with Tuesday's low, which we already pushed through it. Pushed through Monday's low. Pushed through last Friday's low. Came all the way to, well, almost the top of last week candles here on the 26th. Pretty pleasant surprise there. Happy to see it. Happy to see it. Drop that down to the 4-hour here. It's a pretty mean wick on the 4-hour when you look at it. Because we've got 40 minutes left till we get a new one, so turning around, trying to get up to its VWAP at 377 there. Okay. Yet again, this morning, Nasdaq is closer to its low than it is its high. ES, complete opposite, sitting over at its high. So, starting off the morning, they are inverse of each other. What a shock. What a surprise. What a surprise. That's how it's been. That is how it has been. I'm not sure why we sold off overnight, but it's kind of nice to see. We did have news this morning. We had initial jobless claims, but it looks like it had no impact because that was around, I think, 7:15 or 7:30 this morning. Looks like the market didn't even move for it, so I believe that is the only news we have today. Good Lord, chat. My mouth is getting dry. What in the world? I think that was the only news we had was jobless claims this morning. Yeah. Nothing else really. Tomorrow is the last. Let's see here. Tomorrow is the last big day of news. Tomorrow's the last of the non-farm news. So we have non-farm payrolls tomorrow at 7:30. And that should be a big mover for the market. Should. Usually those Fridays over time have been extremely volatile, large moves, big price day, like 500 plus points type of thing in the day. So curious to see how that plays tomorrow, because there have been some more recent in this year where it actually didn't even do anything for the market. So we'll see how it plays out. That's tomorrow. We still got today. Again, no other news. We're just going to see what we get here and let it play. That's how it's going to go. How's everybody else feeling this morning? We ready? Let's see here. Yesterday morning at open, we pushed up. We got some resistance to run into if we do this morning for sure. VWAP up here at 77. Might be something to look for a potential VWAP projection, depending on how heavy things are. May look to play that out. Low's just down here at 163, and then high all the way 546 for overnight. Wow. It's a pretty big gap. That is a pretty big gap. Chris, good morning. Ian caught some of that buy up this morning. All right. Starting them early, getting on the charts. I like it. Miss K, waving hello. Good morning. Guys, if you're in here, let's help get the stream started off on the right foot by smashing that like button. We got to get some likes on the stream here before we start having some green trades getting dropped. Chat, we did have a bounce back day in the account yesterday. We ended green. We almost erased what we gave back the previous day. We're down about $90 on the week right now. So we're in a great spot coming into today and tomorrow for being able to capitalize and win the week, as Joey says, and have some green for us on the board overall. My consistency got real jacked up. So I have to make extra in the account now because of yesterday, because I had like a $730 something day. So I've got extra in the account I got to make, but we'll just make it happen. We'll make it work. Yep, I noticed between 6 to 7:30 a.m. sometimes there's some decent moves. Yeah, a lot of times that's when there's news going on, so kind of got to watch for that, because that volatility can get crazy and be unknown for direction. But yeah, it's usually just kind of still that slower pace. Sometimes the volume picks up a little bit to where it's not so dreading to have to sit through, but it can be there sometimes. All right, we are approaching 3 minutes till market open here. Currently pushed up to 331. Having a little rejection now back here at the 300s. Now, we said to the upside we've got VWAP. For the downside, well, pretty much we're just going to have to see how strong sellers might be. We've got, what's this level? Got a pivot point at 263. But then also, just looking, we've got a lot of support that we bounced from earlier down there in the 220s, right around 225. So if we get a push to the downside here, we'll see how we handle those levels. If we break through those 220s, well, we might be cooked, as they're saying nowadays. But 200 would kind of be the next level, psych level, to see how we handle that. And otherwise, it's just going to be, can we run the low and where do we go with it? Previous 4-hour candle low, also at 245 there. Just as another little potential. But we're moving down right now. Are we gonna shoot down at open, or are we gonna bounce? What are we thinking? Up or down at open? Paul Cheetos, good morning. Glad to have you. Drop a like on the stream as you're coming in, if you would. Help me out. Guys, I am solo again today. Joey is back, but he's having to travel today for an appointment. He didn't realize the timing of it, so he's not able to make the stream this morning. So one more day of me. I hope we can deal with that. Hope we can make the best of it, make it work. We don't need him. We've had a great week so far. We had a green day yesterday. Tuesday, we were basically break even at the end of stream. Monday, green day as well. We've done great. So we're managing, baby. Ian says, thinking down, but we will see. Daily seems to be pulling back to 20 SMA. I don't use the SMAs, but all right. There is, I believe, yeah, I've got the EMA, but that's down there at 977. Oof, that's a ways. So here we go, market open, hitting those 220s. Caught a quick bounce, looking to push straight through them. Can it go? Here comes the push. Going to be looking at 200s next. Went down to 210. We're moving. Yes, coming right into its VWAP. Funny thing, too, is oil was actually down overnight this morning as well. It just peaked above 93, but currently at 92 right now. All right, caught a good bounce off these wicks over here from 210. So we'll see if that's going to be a bounce point or if we still push back down. Mario, good morning. Well, buyers are trying to come through here. That's a wick we've got going right now. Little resistance at those 90s. Oh, 1 minute is ugly. getting up to 300 here. Testing that out. If we get above these 330s with a closure, could get a move up toward VWAP. And just got some resistance there. I'm seeing on the 15-minute. That'd be a little bit of a challenge. Quite the turnaround, though. Buyers are definitely looking to push this. It's a pretty mean turnaround right there, chat. That is pretty mean. This thing is going, baby. Oh, looks like it's not hesitating. It's trying to just get back up there. ES is over at its highs trying to push through, so if it rejects, we'll see how Nasdaq handles that. But we are making it to VWAP. Definitely not slowing down here. Keeping an eye on this 15-minute candle, though. $352 is VWAP on the 2-minute as well. And we just wicked off of it, so let's see what we do in this area. Oh, chat, we've got a special guest in the chat. It's Joey himself saying good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, Joey. Are you in the vehicle on the drive? Popping in to say hello. Guess we're going to see if we hold these 300s. It's going to have to be the support here. You're going to be waiting for a while there, big guy. Sorry to tell you. We making singles around here. All right, Naz. Where are we going? It's 330 is an interesting level. Woo! Excuse me. Oh, here comes the push. Wow, that really goes under. Chat, I've wanted to jump in along here, but I'm just not that confident. The move up hasn't been as strong as I would want to see, so I'm not sold. Kind of we've slightly pushed up, but we're still holding below VWAP on that 5 minute and then battling it on this 2 minute. And now rejecting it. Kind of seems like we're trying to figure out what to do. ES coming off its high with a wick currently. About to get a new 5 minute to open up. Tough little area here. We're just kind of battling on whether or not we want to be above this 30 level. Now we're getting a turnaround here. Longs, good morning. Good day. Good afternoon. Good evening. We're doing well. Just trying to figure out the direction of NAS here. Which now it's turning around. $15-minute is looking weak. Still got time on it though. But it could be putting in a pretty good wick. Yeah, sellers definitely. Back into these 260s, going right through them. Chat, I considered taking this short up here, but I know we rejected VWAP, but and the wicks are somewhat split equal on this 5 minute here, but I just didn't like how we were still battling above those 30s, and I just wanted to give it a little more time before I decided. So I had the idea of trying a short after closing below VWAP, but I just wasn't that confident in it, so we stayed sitting on our hands there. Hindsight, it would have played, sure, but that's all right. We're just trying to see exactly where we're going because we've not really broken out one way or the other yet. Looking at the 15-minute chart, I mean, we've really stayed in this clumped range, so let's see if these sellers turning us around here can give us a breakout. See how we do at these 20s down here. Take a look at the got about 15 minutes left on this 4-hour chart as well till we get a new candle, so that's how it's looking. I mean, if we break that low, it's like, all right, what's going to be left after that? Oh, we got an ad on the music. Skip. All right, well, getting a push below that opening 5-minute candle. I'm going to try to test these 200s, it looks like. Yes. Going to its VWAP. Nowhere near its low. Quite the turnaround, too. 364. Under 200. I mean, it's going to end up being 200 points here in a second, probably, but crazy turnaround. Catching a bounce right there. Steven coming through. Let's get nasty with some stuff today. Yeah, well, this first 15 minutes has been kind of nasty. Well, we are just looking for a breakout here. I mean, we just pushed down at open, came to 210, bounced all the way up to 364, turned right back around, dipped below 200s. Now we're pushing back up. ES bounced right off its VWAP, going back for its high. Just don't seem set on a direction here. I mean, hell, are we really going to go back into the 300s now, though? Got all the way down to 187. Lonks took along and got filled. Congrats on the ES 3-minute trade. It's a good time. Didn't make you work for it. Here comes Naz. Trying to get back to 300. See how we handle these 60s. Five-minute push up to the EMAs there at the 80s. Rejecting off. Naz either gets heavy back to the downside here, or we catch a bounce. Okay. I'm jumping in a long here. Not a good entry, and it's late, but I was watching those 220s. We bounced right off of them, so I feel like buyers want more to the upside here, so let's see if we can get to 300. Honestly, I might try to target a little more, like these 320s. I'm going to take it off right there at the top. Took it off at 310. Went to 316, so good little exit. It got moving pretty quick, so I like that. So there it is. 58 to 310. Just had 2 micros running on it. Either way, what is that? 52 points. Little 52 point long there. Didn't take any time at all to get up there. Like I said, watching that 220 level, caught a bounce pretty much on the 5-minute. It was this bottom of this previous candle from the sell down, came down and tested it, caught a bounce, which again 20s were just kind of support in general. And yeah, now we're rejecting off. Just top tick the hell out of that. 316 was the high, got out at 310. Perfect. Love to see it. There we go, chat. Come on, W's. We doing it. Good patience, just waiting around, letting it play out. And there we go. Capitalizing. I mean, I'm glad I didn't have a TP set and I just exited it on that, because I might have tried to target like 320s or so. But yeah, glad to get out there. Solid little trade. When you get 50 plus point move on Nas, that's pretty nice, in my opinion. That's pretty solid. Mario, where the hell is G-Man this morning? I need somebody to talk trash with. Fast buys today, says Belongs. Yeah. Fast buys or fast shorts, depending which side you're playing, for sure. Cheetos, appreciate it. Appreciate it. Yeah, Chad, I'm not doing much on size right now. I know that's only 2 micros, $200. Might not be the most exciting, but I've been comfortable kind of starting at that and then scaling in to add with more if I've been in the position to do so. But again, when you can catch 52 points on the NAS, it helps for those 2 micros to add up quick. Not saying every move's going to be, 50 points or whatever, but it's just in these market conditions when we do have big moves and price is flowing the way that it is, it's a little easier to just be able to have the comfort at that and then work with it. Mario, are you answering someone or are you asking? Did I miss a comment? Now the question is, are we going to go back to the downside around 200, maybe look for the low? That's the question. Oh. You said he's with his kid today, and my mind just instantly went to Joey because that's why he's not here. Totally forgot I even said anything about G-Man. Good to know, though. Good to know. Mario, how you doing this morning? You taking any trades yet? You raking it like yesterday, or is Thursday not as high on the data report for you? Well, ES at its high again, trying to run it. NAS trying to push up again. GPU. Oh. So no, or does that mean you're out of trading until you get that replaced? Was it one of those things where it was time, like it's a little dated, or was it a surprise that it went out for you? Do you guys see how Nvidia is going to be making their first laptop? Did I read that right? It's their first laptop, or it's a processor chip they're making for laptops, and that's the first. I forget what it is. I should look that up. Let's see. Yeah, it's the Nvidia RTX Spark. It's their super chip. It's a fusion of AI and RTX graphics in a single chip. Okay. That's what it is. Wonder how much that bad boy is going to cost. More of a surprise, yeah. Nice. Well, at least you'll be able to get a new one and hopefully maybe even upgrade on that and be better off. Look how ugly this 5 minute is. I mean, look at all these damn wicks, but yet we're not we're not respecting them. Like we're still trying to push through them. We're still trying to run on the wicks because we're not making lows. This 5 minute, look at the 5 minutes here. We were here at 220, then 232, kept bouncing up. Now we're finally going to break the previous low on the 5 minute. But it's like, my goodness, just go. But ES again, I mean, NAS and ES are so opposite right now. It's insane. Literally. Like NAS looks like it should just go down, but it's holding. Oh, okay, I see. Are you super do you keep it simple or are you super analytical and have like a lot of stuff up on your screens as far as info and things? Can NAS go down here? Hmm. Looks like it's trying. It's like a wall of support here that the NAS has built out. Realistically, it should go down. but doesn't mean it will. Chat, if you're just tuning in, Nasdaq is a bit indecisive this morning. ES been hanging up at its highs. Nasdaq still yet to break out. Waiting to see if we can get a breakout in either direction because we have not done so yet. But we did just have a trade that we took for a long on Nas. You can see it here. Caught 52 points to the upside. 258 up to 310. Top tick that candle. It went to 316, and now we have done nothing but reject from there. And, well, you can see we're just hanging out down here now. Trying to get a move, trying to get a breakout. Will we do it? Where will we go? I'll be honest. If we break the low, I really don't know. I don't know what level I like. I don't know. I feel like it could just sort of fall off, but I don't want to be too ambitious with that. But realistically, I don't know. Just seems like 30,000 would be no problem realistically. But I don't think we can get there when ES is in the trend that it's in. That's the thing. Nas breaking below 200 yet again. Okay, I get you. That's fair. That's a fair balance. We break that low, maybe we get to like 130s, 120s. But otherwise, realistically, I mean, I just feel we could move to the downside pretty quick. Nas going to break the low here. Yeah, here we go. Getting a breakout finally. We're moving. Let's see if we can hold it. Chat, I'll be right back. I gotta blow my nose. I don't know why I'm so sniffly. Whew. All right, Nas down to the 150s. ES might try to push for VWAP. We will see. Let's see how we build out here and what the ES does. See if there's a possibility to queue up a short. See how we handle breaking that low and what we do off of it. Mario, I'm with you. I don't. As the first thing I called out when I jumped on here was, here we are yet again starting the day with ES and NAS completely inverse of each other, because ES has just been up there at its high all morning. NAS has been nowhere near it, and now we just broke a new low on NAS. So, yeah, it doesn't help to see the moves you want to see or the price point you want to reach when they're opposite of each other. Can't stand it. And it's so weird how they've been so opposite lately. I mean, this has been consistent now for like a couple weeks that they are not starting on the same page, and then it takes a while for them to even catch up if they do. So I'm definitely not a fan. Catching a mean wick on this 5-minute though, that's for sure. See how we close in this next 45 seconds. Because that's a wick right there. And that sucks, because it's like, all right, then we're just going to go back into this freaking mess that we just made in order to get down here. ES just needs to turn red. I mean, it just shot through its EMAs, but bounced out of them. Now it's looking to try to close above them. Don't like that. Steve, you're long. Yes, yeah, you wish you were. Bradley, overnight is just referring to the Asia and London session highs and lows. So Asia opens at 5 p.m. Central Time. So right here is Asia. All of this starting. Oh, wait, I'm not even over there. Open is Asia. London opens around, what is that, 2 a.m. my time Central. So technically the overnight high is from London. Asia would have been like 5:31. And then the Asia low here is 3:52. So that's pretty much what the reference is. And then technically you could still count all of this as London low as well for... Holy shit, what just happened? We bounced all the way to the 250s and I didn't even watch this. Damn it. So yeah, that's the timing there as well. Mario took the long. Well, I was distracted, Mario. I missed it. Damn, look at that candle. Golly. Buy up again. ES, just messing things up. Yeah, Bradley, for sure. It's part of just key levels people like to identify for New York session. That's actually something here on this channel that Joey pays attention to a lot, and I've become more keen on it when it's relevant for looking for sweeps of either Asia low or high or London low or high, depending on the price levels, because you'll see that in the New York session where price will sweep through. Like, let's just say we open for the New York and the low of the morning is Asia session. So let's say price moves down and we go through the low of Asia, which is also low of day, but then we buy up and wick out of it. That's what we call a sweep of Asia low, and then look to long from it. So, and then opposite on the other end. How much you get on that, Mario? Steve, we already had one trade we took earlier for a long, had 52 points. Had 52 points. Can't believe we just bounced 100 points. Hey, this ain't a circus and I'm not a monkey. Joey, ATR is crazy? Bro, no, it's not. What you talking about, dog? These are rookie numbers. I mean, look at this 5 minute. It's 101 points. What, you think that's crazy? Light work. Light work. You know what? Screw the ES. It's pissing me off. It's the one ruining all of this. I mean, look at this. Look at this price action. What? Just up, down, wick, left, right, down, up. Stupid. Stupid. Ooh. Joey getting a trade, making some monies. Okay. Yes. For the 4th time this morning, back at its highs. Oh, jeez, you can't make this up. Nas trying to push through 300 here. Feel like it's just gonna try to go. Damn, what a buy up off that low. Oh, trader. Good morning. Haven't seen you all week. I wondered if something happened in Idaho. Good to see you. Bradley, last question. Can we swap your flag for a TAM flag? No. Little brother is not gonna have any say over anything. That's why they're little brother. So they know their place, And that's all there is to say. That's that. G-Man just came in to smash the like button. Can't trade today. Appreciate that. Old Trader says, been busy keeping the wheels on the bus. Woo, buddy. Got to make sure they stay going round and round. Understandable, understandable. Bradley, I will say I'm very excited for the season to start. We are less than 100 days away from college football. Steve, smartass, how's that record against Ohio State? Well, overall, I know it's at least 1-2, but yeah. It's all right. We'll have our home rematch this season, second game. That's fine. All right, so Naz pushed up above 300, rejecting. Anybody watch the game 1 of the NBA Finals last night? Pretty bad letdown by the Spurs. Was unfortunate to see. Bradley, same. Love seeing that they brought that back. I think it's good for the sport overall to keep all rivalries and maintain old ones. So I love the fact that that's back on the schedule. I grew up watching it as well. Are you in Texas or just an A&M fan or what? Steve, you don't even have a team. You might claim Mizzou, but I mean, what do they do? Speaking of which, I want to go to that game this year because Texas goes to Columbia to play them. So that is going to be on my docket to look to get to. I wish I knew what the hell the Naz wanted to do here. You live in Lubbock, but grew up an Aggie fan. Did you grow? Are you a born Texan? Did you grow up in Lubbock too? Because that's crazy if you're an Aggie fan growing up and living in Lubbock. It's also probably tough living in Lubbock being an Aggie fan. Yeah, apparently they are too because of some comments made by Sark saying that our 2s and 3s could go undefeated in the Big 12 and beat Tech. And so now one of their main booster supporters is trying to put up the money to buy out our first game as well as Tech's so that we could play each other. But obviously, we're not going to do that. We have Ohio State to play in week 2. And Joey McGuire just needs to remember what happened the last season. We were in the Big 12 when we dog walked them on senior night, and it was 57-7. Okay, nice. Yeah, my dad is born and raised Texan too, so that's where I get the love from. Grew up in Midland, nice. You in the oil industry? Mario, I'm one and done today. Feel like I'm trading with one hand tied behind my back. Hey, you made that one trade work for you, so that's a W there. I get it. When you're not comfortable because you don't have everything you usually have for a setup or whatever, it's tough to try to do. Good longs there after London sweep. I mean, yeah, I think the long was once we got back above 200 realistically, breaking the high of this candle we sold off and wicked out of. Um, Now I would, eh. Now it looks like we pulled back so we can try to push higher, but I mean, still below VWAP. Little sketch there. I mean, I don't know what the upside potential is because ES is running its high currently, and again, we're so lagged behind. And it's not like the ES is going to just continually run its high. Like at some point, it's going to break out, maybe somewhat like it is now, but it's going to pull back too. So it's like when it does, what happens to the NAS? Yeah, they're talking with a lot of confidence. I don't know. It's kind of funny to see, but I love it. I think it's good for the sport. I think college needs that, especially with the money in college now. That's one of the big things I am starting to really dislike and hope doesn't ruin the sport. But you're not family as though do collections, so I get all the angry. Oh, damn, that's rough. That's rough. Joey says, I thought about reversing to longs after getting shorts through low of day, but being on the phone, I don't want much exposure in the market. Totally fair. Yeah, I missed that long because I was explaining something, so I looked and saw that we'd bought up like 60 points and thought, wow. Uh, that one trade is something you learned from Joey. Oh, yeah, the sweep of the low there. London high target? Ooh. Oh. You're looking 200 plus points to the upside there, Lost Boy? Crazy. It's a ways. It's a ways. We rejected that Asia low once, which is 352.5. So, are you in a long looking at that as your target, Lost Boy? Yeah, it wouldn't, Joey, but I mean, we just haven't had that breakout. Like, we've had that large ATR, but it's been in such a range. So it's like, where's the momentum to push beyond that? Steve, I wish I could, but you know damn well I can't do impersonations or impressions, let alone Christopher Walken. Lost Boy going for it all right here on a long. Hey, good stuff, Lost Boy. That's how you improve. That's how you make it happen. I think realistically, we gotta get above 370s with a close above before considering like what we might really be able to do to the upside. There's a lot more room to the downside, and I'm in favor of that. Yep. Let's go there. It's also a golden zone for a high tie frame fib, so maybe. I don't know about the fibs. I don't do them. Could be. Lost Boy. Could be. Just, have to see. Did you get in under 200 for your long, or what was your entry? ES got up to 75.70. Currently trying to pull back a little. IB is about to be set, and it officially is. What a lovely IB we have here today, folks. 364 down to 152. 212 points. The sweep candle. Oh, nice. Sniper entry right there, baby. Sniper entry. Why is it so fickle trying to get a specific price selected on TRADEIFY all the time? Can't even get... I'm getting only whole numbers. I can't get anything in between. That's annoying. Wanted to draw a line for my IB. Since I don't have a fancy little indicator like Joey. We'll mark it at 364. Close enough. Okay. IB high. Marked out. Looks like we're trying to get some pullback here. Yes, maybe trying to retrace its candle that made the high. Maybe. Might come into these 280s here. Possibly. Appreciate that, Mario. That is a good call on the percents. I'm going to take a long here. See if we can't turn around for a push back up. Kind of going in off the VWAP from the 2-minute. And hoping this 5-minute turns around to close above its VWAP. I want to see this 5 close above VWAP here. I preferred you to flick up. Might keep this tight just because I don't like the area and it was going off of hopefully catching a bounce, so we'll see. Because I don't like that 5-minute not closing above VWAP exactly. Yeah, we're going the wrong way here. I don't like that 2-minute closure. I want to see this 2-minute push. I don't like the direction otherwise. All right, that was a decent close on the 2-minute. Five-minute just needs to push VWAP here. Again, just a tight area. So I want to see some conviction coming through for this long. Especially with ES coming off its high and doing what it's doing. I feel like ES is actually trying to push down because it's not running its high. And so it's actually making NAS align, which is funny. All right, can we get up to IB? Joey, shut the hell up. I'm sitting here. This price is like inchworming its way. Yeah, he thinks he's funny, belongs. I gotta tell you, I'm not liking what this is showing. It's just a lot up in this area where it's having trouble, especially on the higher time frames. it's like NAS and ES are waiting for one or the other to see which is gonna either boost or fail. It's like NAS is waiting for ES to rocket its high again, or ES is waiting for NAS to fail VWAP. Yeah, exactly. Someone give this candle a friggin' line of snow or something, because that's the issue here. Like, it ain't moving. Some blue chew. That would be nice. Just send it. Yeah, this 5 minutes just like, ugh. I don't like seeing that wick. We're going to take it off there, chat. I don't like this area for trying to get that push. I just don't think it's trying right now, especially the way it's moving. And I'd rather cut it there just because I don't like it anymore. This 5 minute is closing, and we've clearly rejected VWAP. I mean, look at this. So we'll see what it does, but too much indecision. And the way this is moving too, like, my goodness. The ES is just crazy over there. I guess if you kind of look at this, could be a potential bull flag if it ever decides to push. I mean, you can put the crying emojis all you want. Like, if I'm not comfortable or confident, I'm not gonna sit in it when we've got 3 red candles in a row rejecting VWAP. I wasn't a fan, so I didn't have belief. Something's gonna have to give on the ES eventually. Like, it can't just continuously hang out at its high like it's doing all damn day. Yota, good morning. Welcome in. I mean, this has just turned into nasty consolidation with another wick on the 5-minute from VWAP. I mean, goodness gracious. Yeah, and it wasn't even just my gut. It was just me reading the market and not liking the rejection of VWAP. So we'll just see how it all handles. Testing this 300 level now. Looking either to get a break below or a bounce. We're literally just going absolutely nowhere. I mean, that's the craze of this all. The ES 5-minute chart is absolutely disgusting looking. I mean, oh my, it's gross. Back and forth, back and forth. The market just feels like it is in limbo here. I mean, we're just the one that slay through VWAP without taking candle breaks. Gold dumping. Nice job, Steve. Nice job. Yeah, if you're watching trucker streams, I got questions for you. Those aren't rookie numbers in that world. Yeah, old trader, ES would have been terrible to trade today. It has been so back and forth. We're literally just consolidating here, trying to figure out if we're going to break to the up or downside. That's literally it. Yeah, that short might be a good play there, Mario. Joey, shut up. Talking trash. Use fib, you get your way with ES since market open. Man, this 5 minute, I mean, brutal. He's literally talking about his actual work career. Like, ay. You forgot you had an eval? Wow, that's wild. Yeah. This is friggin' ugly. Just absolutely terrible. We've literally been stuck here for 30 minutes. We have gone nowhere for 30 minutes, just stuck. Well, because his numbers aren't dictated on what he can create, it's also dictated on outside factors that he can't control based on customers, volume, opportunity. Is the Nas going to try to break out? Got a little crescendo here, a little curl action. We shall see. 30 minutes of this BS has been long enough. My goodness. Brother, this is painful. Oh my god. Is it gonna go? Joey just in a car ride trying to entertain himself. That's fair. Hell, I can't even entertain myself. Looking at this right now is driving my head crazy. This is just straight consolidation. I hate how much I have to drag this over for you guys. I should just, like, put myself on this other side. Can I do that? Oh, I can. But then I'm blocking price. What about that? How's that work? Is that a little better? Maybe. I don't know. Oop. Wrong button. I feel like you can see price a little better at least. The way I have my screens set. Okay. Nas coming up to IB high here. Yes. Going back to its high. Dear Lord. Peaked up to 359. Asia low 352.5. Holy moly. Breaking above IB here. Maybe we will go somewhere. I don't know. I did say earlier we would need to break the 70s and close above them for me to be liking the upside potential. So let's see here. Let's see here. Yes, making a new high. Yes, it's pissing me off today. Makes no sense. It's just been waiting to want to carry its Nasdaq friend with it. Lost Boy's still sitting on that long. Damn, you've been in that for a minute, brother. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Yeah, you've been in that for, what, an hour? Nasdaq trying to get back into these 80s. Trying to work its way, get some legs under itself. Golly, it's just all so slow right now. Yeah, that's rough, Lost Boy. That's a hell of a long time here. ES running on its high. Nas doesn't care. I mean, what are you? Over 200 points in the money? Oh, Nazi. Oh, Nazi. Coming below IB. Yeah, Mario, I'm watching the same thing, brother. Got my eye on it. 150-ish, okay, well. Pushing back to the 70s. Closed above. '80s. There's a good little push up to 90. Pushing for the 400s. Chat, if you're in here hanging out, price has been rough. Finally getting a breakout to the upside here. But if you haven't already, smash that like button. Help me out. Trying to get the likes up on the streams every day here. Looking to see if price can break this 400 level currently. Mario flipped from his short to long and is now up 1K on his eval. There we go. Breaking out into the 400s here. ES getting parabolic. Moving up on the daily. 470s maybe as that next level. I can already hear it now. I guarantee I'm going to hear about it later. Chat, Joey's going to be like, see, you were fine in your long. You just needed to hold it. Yeah. 2020 hindsight. But again, I got out because I wasn't liking the rejection of VWAP. And I sat in that thing for 12 minutes. And we chopped for 30 plus. And I'm not a fan of chop. So we just managed what we were comfortable in. And that's that. But here we are. Nas breaking out to the upside, 430s, catching some momentum finally. ES is just absolutely rocketed. Gone. Gone, gone, gone. Lost Boy, you move that stop up into the money yet? Maybe give yourself 100 points at least? That 5 minute there really took off. 70 points. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Still getting some continuation here. Oh, are we going to run the overnight high? Got about 100 and... Oh, we got up to 42, so we got 104 points away. Yeah, still pushing it. Can't stop, won't stop. This 15-minute candle is just a big blue chew. version right here. Whew. Excuse me. One and a half times ATR, yeah. Still pushing for those 70s, 60s. See if we get any pullback off of them. Thank you, Mario. Well, we are just moving to the upside now, chat. That's all it is. Finally broke out from that range. Right above IB high. Now we're just grinding. Just an absolute grind. Still pushing. Coming in these 60s. See how we react on those. Might possibly get some pullback. We'll see. We'll see. Chat, I just realized it's almost 10:20. I need to get some breakfast in me. Definitely some coffee this morning. Might get ready to call it here. We're just grinding to the upside. It's parabolic at this point. So unless we get a decent pullback to look to enter off of for a long in continuation, then this thing's just going. This is a train that left the station, and, well, if you didn't get on then, it ain't worth trying to jump on now. Lost Boys still in a trade down from, I think he got in, I forget what he said, below 200, or maybe right around 200. So he's trying to hold it for the highs. He's going for a 300-point plus trade. Epicness. Absolutely epic. Don't forget, if you guys are needing to get a new account, new eval, use code JM at TRADEIFY. And if you do, make sure you take a screenshot, send it to him in Discord, enters you into a drawing for a free straight-to-funded account that he does monthly. Only if you take a screenshot using code JM. Be sure to do it. We're not slowing up. We're just continuously pushing. No pullback yet. No pullback. Got up to 69. There it is. Chat, we went 1 for 2 on stream today. We're still green. So, there we are. Lost Boys, that's a good question. Honestly, I feel like I should know that, but he may. I don't know for sure, actually. I can't say definitively. He may. It wouldn't surprise me if he does. I just can't say 100% off the top of my head. All right, chat. That's it. I think we're going to call it. We've just, we've been grinding since we broke above IB high. I didn't get in on the long. I was long. Didn't hold it for when we were in the consolidation phase. So, is what it is. That's all right. You tried JM, not there. You tried JM at what? Lucid? I'm confused on that. Yeah, like I said, I'm not sure. He very well may have code with them. Just can't say for sure, but chat, it's a grind of a day now. We're trending to the upside. Okay, so yeah, he doesn't have one then. Yeah. Well, I guess we got our answer then. We're grinding the upside, chat, looking to target the overnight high. Like I said, Lost Boys in the chat here, looking for a 300 plus point trade. He's in it to win it. He ain't letting go. So, guys, we will be live tomorrow for Friday. It is non-farm payroll news tomorrow. We'll see what that brings for the market. Joey will be back tomorrow. So it will be the dynamic duo. Hopefully you've enjoyed the week with me. Hopefully it's been a good week. Yep. I think that's it. So I'm going to hop. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Smash that like button. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. And I will be seeing you all tomorrow morning live. Don't F it up Friday, as Joey says. So we will catch you there.